Chairman Wontumi any Exim Bank case no ne fraudulent act so or the forgery document ekwaji sika puduo the free Exim Bank. Chairman Wontumi ekokopie mu ye bai eba breaking no ha e de mam se Chairman Wontumi ekokopie mu ewo Exim Bank se enka ne loan no anase sa ne fraud money a okwaje no abusua enka okwa return se sika no abusua or ye bank officials no endra ye be breaki bank officials no omo deny sika no omo anje omo sigi se wakwa ko face court anase attorney general enti no Chairman Wontumi ne lawyers ekokopie mu ewo attorney general office enka okwa ko plea for bargain endra ye ka kire mu Chairman Wontumi enya ba so okọ attorney general officer etese plea bargain no okọ ya na one attorney general enso edi nkomo abusua attorney general Chairman Wontumi ni plea bargain no abusua eno nso yabo yabo ato agu ba bia attorney general ene yoku omo accept Chairman Wontumi ni plea bargain na abusua yesi Chairman Wontumi ni Exim Bank case no se ogina na o fight ya enye asem keto akra na yebepe se yebemako na makwa tie ensema ekoso Black Rasta de ehonsem ababetudwa abusua enye asem keto akra ntimo yanko na yenkonko tie ensema ekos na ansa na ebekọ me pese menimodi enkomo bi wa sigana ha se open computer papa anase laptop papa na wa use ya bora periodic computers and accessories ho and obenya high quality laptops ayede use the location nso enye ira kwan owo Kumasi Buokrom Estate a life sa number ya egusu yi 0247 030 108 and I say 0597 942 okra high quality laptops are offer periodic computers and accessories are obe a day or dear besend omia corner yenkonko tie ensema ekoso.
Iyoko rejects crying Chairman Wontumi's plea deal. I chanced upon a story, yes, from one of the trusted news sites in Ghana. Yes, a story from Ghana Web. That's it. And it says, Exim Bank case. Sources say Wontumi went seeking to pay alleged fraud amount. Journalists. And when you read, it says, Chairman Wontumi, others accused of obtaining 14.3 million Ghana cedis from Exim Bank by false pretenses. Dash it away. My brother, over 14 million Ghana cedis. The Ashanti regional chairman of the MPP, the man who at the time had his own empire and frightened Otumfuo to the point that he sent his regents to go and bring him by the ear. And if they failed by the ear, probably by the nose. He feigned sickness, as he always does. At the end of the day, they took a sheep and a bottle of schnapps from him and forgave him to continue with his buffoonery. This is the guy. Right now, he wants to be regional, in fact, national chairman of the MPP, the failed party that destroyed the Ghanaian economy in irresponsible behavior, fraud, and thievery. It's the worst government Ghana has ever had. In fact, in something called the DDEP, Domestic Debt Exchange Program, my brother, my sister, you know what they did? All the people who invested via bonds, government bonds, you know what they did? They decided to take the money. Even at maturity, they told them they will get the money after 20 years, after 25 years, most of who were 80 years plus. Daylight robbery. An 80-year-old man has invested money, his life savings. He was told when he was a little boy that government bonds are the most secured. He believed in his economics teacher and went to invest in government bonds, only for an irresponsible thieving government to usurp that money and then turn around to give them haircuts, unprofessional haircuts that rendered a lot of them bald for life. My brother, my sister, the DDEP. Whilst they were doing DDEP, he had so much money he wanted to buy Chelsea. Whilst they were doing DDEP, he went to Exim Bank, allegedly with fraudulent papers and signatures, and he took over 14 million Ghana cedis. That's about 1.4 million American dollars. My brother, my sister, pretending that he was going to use that money to fight Galamsey, to bring up farms and employ some of these Galamsey boys that he himself was accused of harboring. Ghana, do you understand me? Sometimes I feel like I talk too much. Listen, you go and bring a thief and put him in charge of the national coffers, that thieves are stealing money from the coffers. So you bring the head thief to take care of the coffers. You bring a fowl to take care of cockroaches. That's the case with Chairman Wontumi. He was said to be harboring these Galamsey boys. He was said to be involved in Galamsey himself, even by his party members, who wrote a whole report and sent to the president and said, this guy is the biggest threat after Sir John to our forests. Sir John died a nasty death of COVID, and he's been sodomized in hell by Satan. This guy is still here with us. He's called Chairman Wontumi. Listen to this interesting thing, and this is an exclusive. Now, Chairman Wontumi, having gone around basking in the glory of his new plumes, having harvested so much from his dirty party's dominance of 8 years of thievery, now he's standing trial for Galamsey. On the 3rd of July, the hammer will land on the judge's table, bang. And that would be, as everybody would expect, the year in the words of Dr. the Honorable Śt0lèn, Deputy Attorney General and Minister for Justice. Now this guy, all of a sudden, ran to the Exim Bank that he was going to pay. They must say, Exim Bank said, you are going to pay what? W, you are being investigated for this. If anything at all, go to the Attorney General, Iyoko, and the rest, and pay the money to them. Chairman Wontumi runs to Iyoko, runs to Attorney General. Oh, scano de how? Mediaba, Babetria. So who's who we are? Who's who we are, Scabia? I said, Scadia, man, we are she. Say, Scar, Miko Giano, and Medeba. Ya bisa usa use one we Scabia. Na Scawe Scabeng, and your crumbs can be. Oh, David, would you me this kind of bass? Chromisca was would you me that bar? David, yeah, no, sir. Go back to court. Now that this case is just opening, the Exim Bank, go to court. Tell the judge that you agree that you stole the money. Because initially, you said you didn't. You said you bought some tractors. You said you had land. You paid salaries to boys to work. Why are you bringing back the money? Yeah, in Giscano. But this is what many people don't know. Iyoko has been able to trace the money into one of the accounts of this guy and has put it on freeze. The Attorney General has made sure that there's more ice on the account. It's frozen, thick ice. There's money in it. We have traced the money. We have seen where the money is. Now you come back with a check for money to be withdrawn from the same account that we have frozen, where we have seen the money. Can I break it down for Ghanaians to understand? Now watch this. It's like You are chasing a thief. The thief has denied that he has not stolen anything. Then from your own investigations, you see that the stolen money is hiding in a bag. So you go and take the bag and hold it. Now the thief comes back to you, having gone and not seen the bag, to come and tell you, you know what? I'm coming to tell you that it is true. That money, I actually took it, but I didn't steal it. It was for safety. So that money is what you are holding. Okay, who's schedule? Whoever catch her say, so right now, he has to go back to court, according to the Attorney General. He's not cutting any deal with anybody. Go to court, Chairman Wontumi. Go and tell the judge in the presence of your lawyer, Apia Kubi, Esquire, that my lord, me the moon himself, me Śt0lèn brofo santi. Ebe ya mama min katwi. Skano. Ma bokro no kakra. Na mumfa ncheme. Na skano die. Ewa ha. Me de ni nyina aba. Enti mumfa ncheme. Let the court listen to this. If that is what is on your mind. If you say you didn't take the money, all of a sudden you are coming back to pay for what you didn't take. It's ridiculous. It looks like Iyoko is the backbone of all the crime fights in Ghana right now. The office of the special prosecutor is in deep ice. It's frozen in the Arctic Ocean. Iyoko is kicking their ass, as we say in America. Thanks so much to the couple. Capo de tutti capi. One Capore. One Raymond Archer. The blue-suited couple. And thanks so much to the Zwarungu boy. One Dominic Akuritinga Ayeni, the Stanford lawyer. Also blue-suited. My brother, my sister. This is the cigar-chomping Zwarungu boy. To Chairman Wontumi. But also, me bompa ye ma. Se ukoba. Yen sisa ye suban kakra. Power. Eba. Ko. Enti yenya power no a. Yemfa. How do we say worship? Tree. How do you say worship? Yeah. Debbie. It's praise. Don't give me words that I'm talking about worship. Yem fan sum. God. Yem fan sum nipa. Yenya power no. I was say yen kai na yen hu say. Power bet to me akobi. Ati power kakra benya no. Yem fan sum nipa. Na power no kwa. Nipa no be kai say. Ye the power no is small. After all, the power is all about the people. It's the black pot. AKA Kokoshonomo. And here we speak truth to power. Secret revealed. South African xenophobia king gets car reward for attacking Africans. I knew it. I knew this whole thing was sponsored. I knew the whole xenophobia thing was sponsored. And remember, we said it over and over here. The police are working with them, and we see them beating our own African people. There's an idiot in South Africa there called Nkosi Kona. Nkosi Kona is bearded, and he normally walks with a club. And he wears this Zulu apparel. This guy. He doesn't have a hat. He has a stone in there. He says they want to fix their country. So they are not chasing any foreigners away. they have just given them a deadline to leave the country. And they are bold enough to say, don't listen to the government. We are the government. We are fixing our country. These are the same people who run after white people and tell white people that they should sack and kick out every foreigner in their employment and give their employment to lazy idiots like this. The average South African living in Soweto and some other places, it looks like apartheid has had a deep shock on their brain. They still do not see South Africa as a nation they have to die for. A lot of them sleep and just wait for government to feed them. Crime rate is so high. And when some of these people in the ghetto make some money, they leave the ghetto and go and build amongst white people. And they look down on their own brethren in the ghetto. He's called on Kosikona. In front of police, he beats people, chasing them on the streets. He has a new job, and his new job is to wake up early in the morning and start chasing Africans. Look at him. Wham! Wham! And police are right there watching him do all these for you. See the police there? You see the police? You see the police? He says they are more powerful than the police. Look at the stakes, beating people. The government is doing nothing about it. Just empty talk. Lip service to the people. Well, one of them who was recently taken on by Kevin Taylor, he's called King Kyle. This guy, he's a content creator and is well known in South Africa. My brother, my sister, he has said something. He is one guy who is taking the footsteps of Julius Malema. And he has said something that I thought that you should hear. Hey, he's gone back into history in this very short tape, talking about the average Zulu man. How the Zulu man, after fighting the white man, had to settle with the white man and have the white man use him against his own people. He said, Nkosi Kona has been bought a new car and given some money donations to be doing what he's doing. He lives with him in South Africa. They say when a crocodile comes out of water and tells you that when fishes are sleeping, they have their eyes opened. You have no reason to doubt. After all, you don't live with them in water. Let's take a listen and I'll tell you more. Watch this.
What's up with this video of the South Africans? There's a leader that they got that's dressed up in the warrior stuff, and he's kicking out other Africans.
Where are you from?
Yes.
Yes. So what are you doing here? Because we've been calling for you guys to leave the country. Why are you still here?
It's some like xenophobic shit going on over there. These things keep popping up in my algorithm. I'm like, what is going on? And this main dude, he has a beard, and he's telling Africans they got till June 30th to get the hell out of South Africa. Other Africans, that shit is insane to me. Black Africans are kicking out Africans. Whether it's Nigeria, Zimbabwe, wherever, Uganda, now listen, you guys can correct me, because I know you guys are going to get sensitive and say, you don't know nothing about South Africa. Shut up. I'm saying you can let me know, because I've been seeing these videos and the optics don't look good. Remember, we all are on social media, so we don't always get all the context. So I'm just going from what I saw. You let me know, but this dude is like the leader and going in the streets. They're beating up other Africans, telling them to get out, warning them. Black Africans. I mean, we're all Africans, man. You know, come on. I think it's a horrible thing. That's like black people in America is going, hey, you black people need to get out. You need to leave this town. That's insane, man.
So this is an American comedian. He's called Geoffrey. That's him. And he is seeking to understand what Nkosi Kona is doing on the streets of South Africa. He's a renowned comedian. Oh yes, comedian. Now he has the American accent. King Kyle is going to try to imitate this guy's accent. But put away the accent and listen to the sense that King Kyle is making. Watch this.
Who's paying this month? Is the government of South Africa paying you guys to do it? Because black people will sell out in a...
Godfrey, nigga, I ain't finna play your whole shit on my shit, nigga. This is my part. But I just want to explain to you what's going on. So, but before I do that, I just want you to tell me, should I wear the cap or should I wear the motherfucking crown? What you want me to wear? What I look good in, nigga? What I look good in? Should I wear the motherfucking crown or the cap? But I think I look good in the crown. So, all right, cool. I hope you're going to understand me, nigga. Shit, because I like the fact that you said that you don't really know what the fuck going on. You know what I mean? So,
okay, abusuya we ne ensem e post Black Rasta na ye tene nka se ode saa ensem no to dwa e di amaya chema Wontumi e chese plea bargain na okọ se nka okọ plea bargain no ana se okọ na nka wakọ akosre attorney general ne yoku se nka osre o ma sika no onhwe na ombe return se sika na chema Wontumi sisi anu ba bia de na dru no aye too late nti no after say ne samna boy Tano Nimrim Forest, our Coco P. Mokoye illegal mining. No case no, ya close no, as is ya yoku the so a babe to us. So, Yabrama Sama Japan and Coco Tisa and some way.